Coming up on the Paranormal After Party.
It's like a spinner or something.
You're supposed to catch the ball in the cup.
Right?
I did my time in that hole.
This is amazing. No electricity, nothing's wrong with this now.
A lot of freaky things have been happening.
Feel the hair standing up.
Pop doesn't like when I hold a gun.
See, that's what we heard.
Yeah,
And we're like, oh, he goes, I think I saw something on the camera. And then we heard this, and we came in. Your tour guide was here. We were looking at the monitor, and she kept saying, look, it's wavy. And I thought it was because the lights, look at that, they're starting over again.
Yeah.
And you can see this black thing on the top of the
candle. It's happening all over the place now.
Now, conversation continues, then he says, it's too bright in here. And you hear, well, if you could hear it, he goes, and blows out the 3 candles, so they'll go back out.
We were just downstairs. Karen was giving me a little walk around since I haven't been here before. And these guys were up here, and the next thing you know, they say, hey, come up here. We need a camera. All this is going on, and there's no electricity. Okay, there we go. All right, well, we have some activity here now. All right, who's here with us?
Absolutely.
Are there any orphans down here? Can you go near those pretty lights and make them go off again?
So something had just come through, make that REM pod go up.
And it's running sequence. Did it run in the exact sequence it was supposed to, or there was a couple things you
There's a couple things that seem to be off.
Anthony and I were downstairs and we went back to the pit. Steve went back to the pit.
Stairs.
Whatever was down there, we chased it up the
Yeah,
stairs.
chased it up the stairs. Exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It seemed to come to a stop now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no more.
Well, did the
It doesn't do this all the
Just
time.
lit up
It's
again.
This is the second time it's happened that I've been
that
here.
you've been here.
Yeah. And I've been hoping, I was praying it would happen tonight, and it happened. Then the REM pod went off, so something came through.
The REM pod's not part of the show here, so I mean that's its own.
And that went to like 4 lights, I think.
Yeah, went to 4 lights. Yep.
Yeah, it was
lights.
up there.
Lit the whole 4.
And it stayed lit for a while.
Yeah.
you know,
And,
so
you know,
it wasn't just a little blip.
Yeah, so I have a recorder running too with an EVP mic on
Something's
it, so hopefully.
definitely.
Well, I was sitting right here and I got my
Yeah.
EVP from here.
Absolutely.
You remember that when I played for you?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I remember.
This is the power station for everything that runs. These are all the units that operate everything. As you can see, all the switches on and off. Every single one of them's off. There's no red lights lit. These control that unit back there. All those cradles rocking, everything. They checked it for a short. They got it built it so there's no short. They have no reason why these things are coming on. Is when I turn this on. See how everything comes on? Now the system actually has power to it. If I hit the power switch off, all this goes off, the power's gone. So when we came in this room, that power was off. So there's no reason why anything should be making noise or lighting up out there. Should we question them? Was it you? Was it you?
We're here in Gettysburg with Karen. And Karen, where are we right now?
We are at the National Homestead Orphanage in Gettysburg.
Also known as the
The Haunted Orphanage.
I know this basement is packed full of history. Can you tell me a little bit about what went on here?
Sure. The first head matron that came here to the orphanage was a very nice, kind lady. Her name was Philinda Humiston. Her husband died here in Gettysburg during the battle. He was found clutching a picture of his children. That spawned a campaign to raise money to start the orphanage for children whose fathers died fighting for the Union. So in 1866, this orphanage began. She stayed here for about 9 years, and in 1869, Philinda met another gentleman. She remarried and moved away. That's when they brought in Mrs. Rosa Carmichael. The first couple of years, Mrs. Carmichael was pretty much following in Philinda's footsteps. But then, little by little,
Something changed.
things changed. The town noticed the children's uniforms tattered. They were losing weight. The doctor was seen coming here more and more frequently. The townspeople tried to get in, but she didn't have to let them in. This was a private establishment. Dr. Bourne, the benefactor, would come and spend summers here. He was originally from Philadelphia. So it's not like he didn't know what was going on because he spent time here.
Right.
As time went by, Rosa, Mrs. Carmichael, left a child locked in the outhouse overnight in the dead of winter. The gentleman who was living in the custodial house over at Evergreen Cemetery was out for an evening stroll. He heard a child screaming. He went to the outhouse and found the child.
Wow.
That is what finally got authorities involved. They did get in here. They found evidence that she had been abusing the children. There was a trial, and she was found guilty of child abuse.
Good.
Charged $20 and asked to leave town.
Well, $20 maybe back then.
Back then probably was a lot of money. But she didn't leave town. She
Wow.
fought it. And she had a letter writing battle back and forth with the GAR because they were the ones who were really trying to get her out of here. During the trial, a lot of the children did testify. And some of the things that came out of that trial was that she chained the children to the walls, and they did have the evidence. They did find the shackles on the wall down here in the cellar.
I know, we saw a couple of those.
She would put children in barrel of water, tie their hands to the rim, and as their legs tired, they would sink down below the surface level of the water, and then some older boy would pull them up. Now you might think ill of the older boys for doing that, but you have to remember they had nowhere to go, and they wanted to eat.
They had no choice.
Right, they had no choice. And a lot of these punishments that she handed out were simply for talking during supper or maybe stealing an extra piece of bread because they were so hungry. That children really weren't doing anything that horrendous.
Right.
So
It's
pretty sad.
And as you were showing me before, the pit,
Yes.
as you call it, that's where she allegedly kept the children.
Yes.
And as you and I discussed, who knows what could be in there. And
Yeah.
you said that some of the children that they said had run away, who really knows?
We don't know.
They
No
may-
one really knows.
They may have never left this building,
That's right. That's
you know,
right.
and then maybe their spirits are here too.
That's
you know?
correct.
And as far as you said, when people come, they bring toys.
Yes, many people believe the spirits of those children are trapped here, and they want to bring them something that they can play with. So they bring things that might relate to the 1860s, 1870s, a ball, a doll, a wooden car, or jacks.
You know, getting back to with the pit, have there been any reactions to these toys that you've noticed, or anybody that's been down here noticed, whether they move or
Yes,
something you can tell me
absolutely.
about it?
There's a table, we call it the toy table. People will bring and leave their toys on that table. The guides who do the tours down here, and they frequent this cellar quite often, will find that they'll do a tour, a doll will be on the table or a ball. They come through with their next tour, they'll find the ball over in the corner, back in the pit, they'll find dolls back there. They get them out, they bring them back, they put them on the toy table.
And that's the toy table over
Yes,
there
that's
with the
it,
basket
right
and
over
some
there.
toys and a barrel.
Those things will end up right back in the pit all over again.
They actually moved from that distance, we're talking
All the way to the back.
30 feet at
Yeah,
least.
at least. And we know that it's not the patrons who are moving those objects because the guide is down here with them.
Sure.
And she wouldn't, or he would never allow
Let them
that.
touch it, of course not. I wouldn't think, you know.
And during the day, no one can come down here. The gift shop is open, and we certainly don't allow anyone in the cellar during the day.
You're having a little anniversary.
We are.
Tell me about it.
This is the 150th anniversary of the opening of this orphanage, 1866 to 2016. We're going to have a celebration Memorial Weekend. We hope to have a plaque put on the building. We're going to hopefully have a fife and drum corps here. A lot of townspeople come by, and we're going to carry it through the whole year.
Sounds like an exciting year.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. A lot of things are happening. A lot of good things.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Now, is there going to be a specific tour for that? Somebody could buy tickets?
Rosa's Demise, the little play that we're going to be doing, we do sell tickets for those, and we're going to hold that off and on throughout the year.
Okay.
Anyone that's interested could go to our website, ghostryimages.net,
Okay.
and they can purchase tickets. And they can read our whole summer schedule, actually.
Before we came down here for the interview, we had a little experience
We did.
upstairs.
Yeah.
Display that you have, which is normally electric operated.
Yes.
Power is not
Power
on.
and computer only.
Power is not on.
No.
And it ran through a sequence of its movements and lights and everything. And as Joe said, you know, as far as electricians have checked it out.
Yes.
There's no explanation for that. During that same time, we, while trying to film this, experienced our cameras not working properly. So there's something that's affecting the electronics in this building.
Yes.
Whether it's mischievous children, you know, or that somebody's trying to get our attention one way or another.
Yes.
And they have it now.
Oh, boy, yeah.
Absolutely. I want to thank you again for having us here.
You are so welcome.
And during the course of the evening, I don't know how long you're going to stick around. We'd like to compare stories later. If we come up with anything,
That'd be
you know,
great.
we'd like to
We
let
would
you
love
know
that.
and maybe give us a little feedback.
Absolutely. And we're happy to have you.
Kara, thank
Thanks.
you so much again. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Yep.
All right, I just gotta ask you a favor, please. Just let them do their job first.
Oh my god, I'm so freaked out right now.
They're talking to us, so we're doing good things.
Nobody? You say nobody?
The female said nobody. Well, the results speak for themselves. Keep doing what we're doing, have fun with the investigations.
We're down here in the basement of the orphanage. We have some equipment by the toys that people leave for the children. During the course of the night, a lot of freaky things have been happening.
We have put a grid in the back, in that pen thing back there, what they call it, the pit.
In the pit.
So we're gonna see if something shows up on that. We got a camera on that. And we're gonna do an EVP session now and see if we capture anything down here. But they bring dolls down here during the winter. And the kids play with the dolls, and then they bring them upstairs and they put them on the shelf. And they'll leave the store in the middle of the night and come back next morning. All the dolls are like moved, or some fell off the shelf or moved off the shelf. They'll be in different parts of the building. Let's try it, Bear. Train. Ha! Look, the light went out. They're happy. Coincidence? Take the train away.
Are you torturing the kids?
No, I want to see if they want it. How bad they want it. You want it back? Let's go out. It's like you spin it or something.
You're supposed to catch the ball in the cup.
Right?
The kids will show you how to do it right.
Show me how to do this. Can't see in the dark. You laughing at me? Ooh, close.
It's getting reaction.
Come on, do it.
I'm watching the temperature on the top as well.
You have coordination, huh? What are you laughing for? Ain't working.
That's the EMF?
Yeah, that's
wow.
Wow.
Hey, you put the toy back. You were putting it back. That's why, baby.
You want to try it again? You want to laugh? All right, hold on. Do it again. Oh, I just missed. Oh, damn.
Yay! And look, it's lit up.
It likes it.
It's liking it.
Do it again? Think I can do it again? If I do it again, you gotta make this light up. All right? Here we go. Here we go. I gotta catch it again. Oh. Come on.
Oh, there you go. See? It's reacting.
Come on, almost.
Yay!
Oh,
look. The blue lights went on.
Look.
It's going off.
Well, this one lights up. Look.
That's gonna be scary to a kid. Back in the day, it's
Blew
like
off my
fire.
finger. I would smack myself in the head with it.
It's going off.
I know. Come on. Do it with me.
I think he thinks you're a clown, to tell you the truth.
I'm a clown. What do you want me to touch? You make the lights go off and I grab something. Alright? I know if I play this I might get lip herpes.
It's going off, look.
Okay.
It's gonna go. Yeah, play it.
Play it? Oh, where it's been in someone's mouth.
It's all dried up already.
Doesn't work. Dust.
Maybe if Steve tries singing. Maybe a lullaby?
Sing, Steve.
Sing, Steve. Try a lullaby.
Try to sing a little lullaby to the
Row,
kids.
row, row your boat down the stream, merrily, 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 merrily. Hey, what time is it? I bet you I can make you laugh. Ready?
You just broke your glasses. Look, it's going off.
Geo and everything, look.
It's reacting because, see, the jerky you are.
You like that? Look, it's going crazy.
It's laughing. It's literally laughing right now.
Look at that,
Yeah,
first
you
shot. First shot. You like that? Because I got light, now you can see what I'm doing. Come on.
It's funny, every time he hits himself or does something stupid, that lights up.
It is. I'm telling you, it's like a child that's laughing. You know when you get a kid and you get
Come on, make this go off. Make that go off. Come on, make that go off too.
Wow. It's buzzing up.
Let's see what else we have here. You want me to hit Auntie with the ball? Huh?
He didn't say yes. He said no.
Is this your rifle? Can I touch it? Get your hands up. Is this your gun? Ooh, it stopped. Doesn't like when I hold the gun. Can I put the gun back? Alright, put the gun back.
Alright, try it.
I'm going in the pit though. Alright, you can see if I get EVP in the pit.
See if we get the same reaction. We'll bring everything over to the pit.
There's a bear, there's some toys in here. Yeah. There were so many children that were put in this hole, in this pit. Can one of you tell me your name? You can go down that end, I'll go down this end.
Move this right in front of me.
Mempod. Does it work? Dust.
He's still in dust.
Watch your tongue.
Rosa told me to take all these toys out of here because you're bad. And I'm not going to take them out. I'm going to let you guys play with them. Can you say thank you?
I just felt a cold breeze this way.
I have a flashlight in my hand, which I'm sure you're used to. I'm going to turn my flashlight on. I'm going to put it on a device that's in this room, and I want you to touch it. Okay? I see crosses and stuff down here in a rock. Did you make those?
It's drawing energy from somewhere.
We dropped almost a full degree out here since you started talking.
Yeah. See, we mentioned names. You mentioned Rosa. Now
that was
camera,
Rosa.
Full charge.
Did Rosa feed you? Did Rosa give you food?
So look, you're dropping the temperature there too. Look.
Yep.
And you're getting.
And we're getting EMF out here.
You're getting EMF out here.
All right, good.
Temperature dropping.
Come on, kids, come to me.
Battlefield Bed and Breakfast. The inn is an 1809 fieldstone farmhouse on the Gettysburg battlefield with 10 beautiful guest rooms that reflect the history of the historic property. The B&B has 2 wedding venues, wedding gardens, 30 acres of nature preserve, and is a popular historic tourist destination. The farm was the site of a cavalry charge and a cavalry camp. Dog-friendly and family-friendly. Book your stay today.
Recorder on, I'm about to throw it. Not there. Come on, Mike. Alright, I'm gonna try that again. Alright, recorder's on. Rosa's the lady you're looking for. But you could try talking to the kids, Ed.
Is there any children in here with me right now? Something on my right side here. Oh, something pulled my arm. Were you placed in here by Rosa? Or did Rosa tell someone to put you in here? I had the weirdest feeling looking over on my right. How long were you put in here? Were you put in here one at a time? I got a ball there. Touch my hand if you're off to there. Touch my hand if you're off to there. Touch my hand if you're off to there. It's getting real cold on my left side. I got my hand out to the right, and on my left side I'm getting cold. Throw something. Let us know you're here. Go out and pinch flip.
I did my time in that hole.
You feel a lot. My God, it's like there's a lot of people in here. A lot of children.
So it's like a residual thing? Is that what you're saying?
I think so. I would hope that
despair and everything else. You know,
I would hope that you'd be able to move around freely and not be bound to one place, especially a little hole like that.
But it's like there's like a sad feeling in here. But it's like there's like a sad feeling in here. But it's like there's like a sad feeling in here.
Want to go in there with him, Mike?
No.
Come on in, Mike.
Mike said, not in that jacket.
Anyone here? Anyone here? Caught a shadow over to the right side here, but there's light here from somewhere.
Okay.
I'm getting just a little bit of light.
The whole basement's black, Ed.
Flip, there's light in here. Don't ask me how. There's toys in here. Play with the toys. Throw the ball.
I feel something right on my right forearm, Mike. I feel the hair standing up. Big kids didn't have it so bad. And to any little kids that might still be here, I don't understand why you would stay here now. You don't have to. I don't think any of you would willingly stay here.
You said probably a lot of residual.
Ed, you want to come out of there and we'll go over to the other side of the room?
Sure.
Ed, you want to come out of there and we'll go over to the other side of the room?
Sure.
Ed, you want to come out of there and we'll go over to the other side of the room?
Sure.
The other side for Over by the benches.
Yep. Can you imagine being a kid and being stuck down here?
Oh my god. You could feel
and what's weird? What's weird? There's a lot of stuff. You know, you go to these haunted places and they'll talk about things, and a lot of the stories sound the same, and you wonder what could actually really be, as opposed to somebody just hearing a story. But this is, you know, documented. I've had a lot of good luck in the past with people saying my name down here. Is this it? Can you tell us your name?
Can you give us a number of how many people are here now?
If any of the big kids are here, can you curse for us? Say a bad word? What's some of the bad words you know?
Does it sound like you heard one there, Mike?
What'd you hear? Let's say
I heard.
That's what I thought I heard as well.
if that's you, can you say something else? Come on, we want to hear what dirty words you knew back then. There could be a lot of bleeping in this thing. Do you feel guilty about what you did to the little kids?
Go ahead and talk. They can't stop you now.
What's the woman's name that's famous for running this place? Can you say her name? Even if you can't say her last name, say her first name. One more shot. EVP session, Flip Ed Mike, in the big room in the basement of the orphanage. But then again, if we don't hear your voice, maybe you're not down here anymore. Maybe the big kids down here is punishment for what they did to you.
You can talk now. No one's gonna hurt you.
150th anniversary of the orphanage. Who was moving around Ed before?
Someone grabbed my arm in there. Who was it?
Was it like your sleeve they grabbed, or?
Right by my elbow. Yep.
Give me a quick listen.
Couple.
Yeah, we'll do one more session. Same session. This is the last time tonight. This is the last time tonight. This is the last time tonight. There's one thing that you want us to know about this place, you can tell us.
Does Rosa come back here?
Is anyone at all down here with us right now?
But once again, Gettysburg does not disappoint. Had a great time, great hosts.
Great locations.
Yes.
Creepy dolls.
Hopefully the bar's still open.
That's the rub. On that note, we are checking out.